thing called soft life. And we really want to know from you guys, and comment down below. I mean, we already have our answer, but we really want to know, is it really soft life if your man pays all the bills, but he is cheating? Is that really soft life? Because according to Derrick Jackson, it is soft life if he's paying all the bills and cultivating you to be a version of yourself that he wants you to be, or whatever the hell he said.
Before soft life was cool, I was like, I don't want her to have to worry about anything financially.
But we're gonna get into all that, you guys.
Yes.
Get to Mary and we invite you guys to like,
subscribe,
and comment down below, you all, because you know, I feel like everybody has this version of what soft life is, and they feel like it's really, I mean, like when it comes to a woman being in a relationship with a man, it's a man who pays all the bills or whatever the case may be. That is not what we believe soft life is. And I feel like this version of soft life that we're going to talk to you guys about really is for, it can go for a single woman, and it can also go for a woman who's in a relationship. Living a soft life really is just about living your true authentic self, like living at the highest peak that you can, like spiritually, financially, physically, spiritually, emotionally. Like it's taking care of all of those things to a place where you're actually able to thrive in your feminine energy. And then that's like for a single woman, but also for if you have a spouse, their soft life, the way they contribute to your soft life is by them allowing you to be able to be in a space where you are actually able to thrive and do what you were called to do as a woman. Like they cultivate that by taking care of you spiritually, emotionally, mentally, physically, and also financially, because that is innately what a man is supposed to do as well. You can't just pay bills and think that you're giving your wife soft life, but you're here cheating on her, giving her STDs, having her have abortions and miscarriages. You're not living a soft life where you're sitting down here crying.
That sounds like hell.
It's actually a living hell. That's what it actually is. There's no softness when you have a man paying all the bills and rubbing in your face, I pay all the bills, so you just sit down here and take these STDs. That's not soft life. And if that's what you think is soft life is, I strongly advise for you to go and reevaluate your standards.
And here's your appointment to go to the doctor to go fix your little gonorrhea over here, or your chlamydia over there, or your HIV over there. Like,
that's not soft life. Soft life is somebody who actually cares about your well-being. Soft life is being able to live a life where you are really worry and stress-free, because you're taking care of yourself. You haven't abandoned yourself. You're loving on yourself. You're taking care of yourself. And then when you are living a soft life already as a single woman, you attract somebody who wants you to continue to live that soft life and continue to thrive and be your best self. That's what soft life is. It's about not abandoning yourself and living a life where you are stress-free as much as possible.
And
if you really break it down, that's what soft life is. And it's for a single woman, it's for a woman who's also in a relationship. If you have a man who's cheating on you, who's abusing you and all this stuff, but he paying the bills or whatever, that's not really soft life, because you can't even tell me a man like that is going to be generous enough to give you funds for you to go take care of yourself, to go get your hair done, your nails done, to go get therapy if you need therapy. Like a man like that who is abusive on one hand, but he financially takes care of you, that abuse is going to spill over financially as well. You cannot tell me that Danae was here swimming in money and had free access to all of his accounts. You can't tell me that.
No, she because he is also, she did not know. A lot of she didn't know about the bills that had to be paid. She didn't know what was going on. Even that, you're not preparing her, because tomorrow is not promised. You're not preparing her for what if you pass away tomorrow. She does not know how to take care of all of these things. She doesn't know where your accounts are. She doesn't know like the bills that need to get paid. So even there, you're not taking care of her financially to ensure. It's kind of like getting insurance for somebody, like life insurance for someone. Like if something happens to me, my wife, I have this life insurance policy here for you and stuff like that. Like when I got really ill, like I had to tell my children, like once you turned 18, it was like, okay, these are the things, these are the bills, these are whatever, these are the things you guys are going to get, all of that stuff. Like I had to give you access to all of that. These are my passcodes. These are all my different accounts. Like I had to give that to an 18-year-old. And even prior to that, I had to start getting them prepared. You can't live a soft life if you're stressed. How are you not doing that for her? That she does not even know financially what's going on in the home. You know what I'm saying? She doesn't even know like the different accounts you have. She doesn't know. She doesn't have access to your accounts like that. She doesn't know like what all the assets are. But you keep that away from her. Yeah. How are you giving her soft life? How are you giving her that safe space? How are you even taking care of her financially, really, though? Or are you just paying certain bills? Okay, baby, go get your nails done. Go get your face done or whatever. Like he said, he gave her a personal trainer. You need to work out on your weight because you're getting kind of chunky. Is that even giving her soft life?
And then you accused her of cheating with a personal trainer.
Because what? She was texting him. She didn't put her private parts in him. Right?
On him.
She did not go all over the place like you had. I don't even know the multitude of women that you had. Like throughout this relationship, soft life. How is she having soft life when you are taking her and slamming her against the wall and creeping up on her behind her?
Like, I'm sorry,
and she is fearful.
And I'm sorry though, but you are big as shit. Please do not come up behind me trying to choke me and trying to slam me up against walls. I don't want that.
And aggressive sex. Did she say
that's what she wants?
If she looked at you in fear, I am so sure you saw the fear all the while you were having sex with her. What kind of soft life is that? So now she is re-traumatized because she was already before. Now she got to be re-traumatized every time you do that to her. And you don't even give one damn to even find out, honey, when I am with you, I see fear behind your ears. What is that about? For 5 years, you part your lips to say she didn't tell you for 5 years. You met her 2 weeks after this happened. She didn't tell you for 5 years.
You know why? Because she didn't feel safe with you. She didn't feel safe with him. That's why she didn't say nothing.
What soft life did you give her? That she doesn't even trust you enough to tell her something so traumatic that happened to her. And did not even feel safe enough to say to you, listen, when you come on me like that and I flinch, it's because of X, Y, and Z. She did not even feel safe enough to even tell you that.
It says more about you than her, really. But that's the issue, though, because it's like you're sitting down here in your tight-ass shirt and your tight-ass pants talking about, oh, before soft life was cool, I was giving her soft life. You gave that woman you gave her hell on fucking earth. Let's just be honest. You gave her hell on earth. The woman is here having to do all these podcasts and all these interviews and all these TV shows because she's no longer with you and she has to now make a living. Okay?
And she doesn't have any money in her account. Someone who actually gives a damn about a woman is going to make sure that you have, if today, I pass away today, you have access to money right there. She should have money in her own personal account that she can use. Say you go somewhere and you get stuck somewhere and they can't find you for a week or something. She needs to have access to that money, and she does not.
Someone who actually wants you to live a soft life, a stress-free life, is not going to do stuff like that. No. Soft life is not about paying bills and a woman sits her ass at home. That's not what soft life is. Like, I don't know if it. I feel like some people don't really know what it is.
And you know something? This is what I was ranting about the other day.
Yeah.
This whole term of soft life. He parted his lips to say that
I gave it to her before it was even cool.
Before it was even cool. Because you know why it's cool
it shows
now? Because it's women. You see, this is the problem I have with women. We like go around. We're so quick to give credit for tiny things that should be done.
We give cookies for things that should already have been
done.
All
of a sudden, we have to have a soft life. And we're praising them for giving us what they should as men. Like
this has been in religious books for years.
Right? He should be a provider. Period. He should be providing financially. And what soft life do you really have? Like let's sit back. I used to be a stay-at-home mom. That is work, okay? And coming from me after I was stay-at-home mom and then working 2.5 full-time jobs, okay, with 2 children and homeschooling, let me tell you something. Even that was not as hard as being a stay-at-home mom.
Because you don't get a break. You actually don't get a break. You actually don't. It's a 24/7 grind.
At 4 a.m., sometimes 3 a.m.
Even if you ain't got kids, you still have to take care of a full grown ass man and then take care of the house.
Like thinking of what to do, things to do to make his life easier. Like, come on. And you know what I have with the problem I have with women? We're so quick to praise men.
But we don't celebrate what we do.
Yes, he gave me soft life because we love to show off to other women of what a man is doing for us. But you never hear the man. I'm still waiting for the man to come out and say, my wife give me soft life. Because that stay-at-home mom, if she's doing it right, he has the softest life. He gets to go to work. He's set up for life.
He's set up. His kids are set up. His legacy is set up. He is set up. His family is set up. When you have the right woman who's doing it right, a man is set up for life. That's why in different cultures that a bride is actually the prize, not the man. Because they know what women bring.
Exactly. And that's why the men go pay for the wedding, they give the dowry, because they know when I got me a good wife, I am set up for life. And I have this soft life. And they're excited to go and bring in that money so that she continues to thrive and do what she does. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? And then they understand it and they're happy to do it. I keep on talking about that Cameroonian guy. Remember the one I was saying that
from your job?
Yes, and he was saying like
he was driving the beat up car. He had his mom, his wife, who was a stay at home mom, driving the BMW, and he was
the Mercedes.
The Mercedes,
the brand new Mercedes. And he was driving the used Lexus. And there were people on the job who were just like, and he was showing pictures of his beautiful wife and the 2 kids that, you know, she had them back to back. And they're just like, and she just sit at home? And I said, and he told those women, and I was like, gave him 5 snaps. And he said the breakdown of civilization starts when you let the woman go out there and have to work. That's when it starts. And it begins in your home. And I was just like, wow. And
that's deep. That's so deep.
But it's true. And he was happy. He's like, I am happy because that day he had to go do something with her car and whatever. And he was happy to do it. And he said so as he clocks out from one job and he's on to the next job. And they're just like, wow. And I was so like happy to hear that. But that's a man who
is living well at home because he has a good woman and he's doing what he's supposed to do as a man. So when they come together, it's a beautiful thing.
It's a beautiful thing. And that's how it should be. But I never hear the man talking about the soft life. I heard this guy alluding to it. But men don't go out there bragging about the soft life that they have. And women, you need to stop doing that. Stop going around talking about some soft life. And usually the ones who are out there bragging, they're catching hell at home. They're catching hell at home from this man who's cheating, who's letting her know, look, don't say anything.
There's nothing soft about coming home and having to worry about your vagina itching because your man passed me gonorrhea.
Oh my goodness.
And nothing soft about that shit. You can't tell me that. Or you
having to go take some kind of test thinking that maybe you have HIV, which is not, like, let me tell you, I worked in an HIV clinic. This is not, I've heard horror stories from you know, both sexes, mostly from women. But I've heard horror stories. Like, this is not funny. This is not funny at all. And the stuff that he went through with...
And he's putting your life in jeopardy because he could give you a serious STD that could kill you. So when you have somebody who's actually risking your life on a day-to-day basis, but they're paying your bills, you're not living soft life. You're actually not.
To the point that she started to even resent her daughter because of... Like,
because the daughter looks like the dark-skinned women that he goes for. Like it's just the mind. And then you're sitting down there watching the porn that he's making because he is his greatest inspiration. Oh my God, and you're watching and you're trying to simulate that.
And he keeps it because he wants you to see it. He keeps it around the house. Yeah. He doesn't care if his child sees it. And now he has the nerve to want to talk about kids. Although I don't want to put her under the bus, but you know she was abusive to the kids. How are you not abusing the kids if you have porn at home?
But then also,
that your daughter can see. Like, where is it? Because if the wife can see it, and then where is the stuff? You keep the stuff on your phone, and she saw it. What kind of soft life is that?
You could possibly expose your kids to seeing it because there are people, there are some parents, you know. But the thing is, because he's been exposed to it at 10, he probably wouldn't give a damn.
Yes.
If his child saw, I saw it, but you see how it has really effed you up.
And where's the soft life? You went 2 times just for your, what was it? 2 times for therapy. And then it was over because she's telling about your cheating ways. Because she's cussing you out or whatever. She's telling about your cheating ways. She's showing her pain. And you could not even give her that opportunity to heal and let out her anger.
That's why she's been saying it for 5 years. Because she doesn't feel safe with him.
No. And she finally feels safe at a therapist. But you can't take it because, I was not feeling loved by my mother or some rubbish. Like,
my daddy wasn't there. My mom was working 2-3 jobs. Your mom was. Your mom was not there because your no good daddy left her, and she had to go and take on the job of a man, and she could not go and do the motherly thing, which is take care of the kids and cultivate a loving, nurturing environment. Because the deadbeat Jamaican daddy went to jail, got deported, and they give a shit about you. So if you want to be mad at the mama for working 2-3 jobs, go look at the man who caused the issue and caused her to be a single mother.
And I'm sorry, he tries to say that, oh, I look at things from a woman's perspective because I just do. No, you don't. You don't give a damn about no woman. Because if you actually give a shit
you
about
sat down
women,
here, you lied to us in our faces, acting like you were some good man and all this stuff, but you are the worst of the ragamuffins in the trash bin.
You're the devil giving advice
to women,
good women.
Yeah, and they're looking to you, and they're thinking, oh, he's giving good advice and all that stuff, but you're here being a hypocrite.
In that hen house. Yep, that's exactly what it was. You're the demon that's among the church ladies.
The church ladies.
Yes, that's who he is.
But that's what it is.
That's exactly.
And then you sit down here, you want to have the nerve to talk about soft life. You don't even know what the fuck that is.
No, you don't.
You have no idea what soft life is.
You don't have a damn clue. That woman was in hell. She was in hell on earth. Look at how she has glowed up.
I know.
From the little time she has not been.
She was sitting down there holding your hand like this, and then she was there with her little bun, and you didn't even give a shit about her. You had her on the YouTube like this, talking about, this is a helmet of salvation, and I'm going to go to war. Had her looking crazy as hell, talking about I'm going to put curses on you and your children, made to be vagabonds on the earth, and all this other shit. Had her acting crazy, and you were probably at the bathroom door laughing like this crazy bitch. Like,
he was dying in the hallway laughing at her because he's like, yeah, they're going to see how crazy as hell she is. And
that's why I go cheating. Because she crazy as hell. You see what I deal with? This is why. Talking about helmet of salvation. Girl, you were wearing a goddamn bonnet that you bought from Walmart for $2 Please go. Like, it was craziness. It was actual craziness.
Yeah,
but this is what a man would do to you.
You see her like in fact, I didn't even know who it was.
Yeah.
When we saw her on the My Future Wifey, I didn't even know who that was. I said, "Who is this?" They said, "Derrick." I said, "What?"
I know.
Didn't even know that she was so beautiful.
I know.
Just
and they have such a beautiful sense of humor.
So, she was so funny.
Hilarious.
You know what I'm saying? Really hilarious. And I was just like, she is going to be just fine. She's just going to be just okay. She just has to continue to stay the hell away from him. And
continue to pour into herself. I know she has a lot of healing to do, but the biggest thing is she left that man.
She's on the journey.
She's on the journey.
She's on that journey for sure.
But yes, we just want to clear up soft life because if you guys want us to get more into detail about it and how you can achieve soft life and everything, follow our Patreon where we give our advice, you know, beauty, health, spirituality. Yeah. And we also talk about sister wives and just a lot of things that go on in our lives as well, like here being Tanzania.
Yes.
But yeah,
and some of those topics that we want to just get raw and unfiltered about,
we put it there because we don't want everybody to know. You know what I'm saying? But it's
so we can just be ourselves and just keep it real.
Yeah. But I mean, listen. Let us know down below. Have you come to the end of this video and you're still like, man, F it. Listen, soft life is still about paying bills. If you still feel that way, comment down below, but keep it respectful.
It's so much more.
If you have changed, if your mind has been rewired and you now see what we're saying, comment down below. Absolutely. But let's keep it truthful.
Yes.
Let's keep it real.
I know. Do you think respectful. That Derrick Jackson was giving Soft Life by Derrick Jackson?
No, there's no way. There's no way because
and tell us why you think she was giving Soft Life by Derrick Jackson.
Yeah. But yes, y'all, it is Mary.
And Alma.
And we're signing off. We invite you guys to subscribe to our Patreon. Yes. And thank you for subscribing and liking our content.
We love you. And those who are subscribed here on our YouTube channel, we love you.
Yes.
We see you. Thank you guys for all the support.
Yes.
And God bless you all.
Thank y'all for rocking with us, the mother-daughter duo.